Good morning, everyone. My name is JC of The Mindful Awakening, and welcome to another episode of Mindful Mondays. Here we'll take a look at the general collective energy for the week of October the 18th to the 24th. If these messages resonate with you, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll be told every time I drop a new video. So this week, Mercury stations direct, which is great, especially if you have aspects in Mercury. I am a Gemini, so this retrograde, I gotta be honest, has kicked my ass. I've experienced everything from car issues. I've had to bring my car in twice to get repaired, to miscommunication, Wi-Fi going out at my condo, lots of arguments, bickering, stupid, random garbage that keeps coming back up. I'm hoping that you guys are doing well post-retrograde, Mercury retrograde season. Mercury is going to take a second before our communication starts feeling a little bit more normal, whatever normal means to you. It's going to be subjective for everybody, but it's not just going to happen overnight. It usually takes about 2 weeks before things start feeling a little bit more like what we're used to. So that also involves travel, all types of communication. So speaking one-on-one, large groups, text messages, emails, your captions on your Instagram posts, all that stuff. Anything that involves communication or travel. All right, let's see what's in store for the collective. What did I just say? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Quick communication. Here we go. All right, so this week we are starting off with the Page of Wands upright. If we've been feeling a little bit down in the dumps, not really excited about life, not really excited about projects, our work situations, our relationships, things have been really stagnant, slow, stuck. This week, we're definitely going to feel a boost of energy with the Page of Wands upright. We're finding our passions again. We're finding our desires, our love, our excitement once again. Some of us could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For others of us, this is our energy. Following the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We're not necessarily concerned this week with superficial and materialistic things. I think we are aware that even though some things look great on the outside, we have learned during this retrograde season that sometimes things are not what they appear to be, especially when it comes to long-term commitments, long-term goals, long-term plans. Some things that seemed reliable, trustworthy, long-term, whether in work, finance, career, family life, love relationships, friendships, okay, the things that are really important to us, we see past the facades of these things now. And retrograde has truly revealed to us what our real situations are about, what's beneath the surface. Following the Knight of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So although we see things for what they truly are and people for what they truly are, we're still in a place where we don't know and we cannot see, we can't identify what all of our options are just yet. We're still going through the process of mourning what's gone now, what has transformed, and we're playing around with what might light us up so that they could be an actual option, whether in work or love. Okay, so if you've been dealing with a person and you're trying to find self-love, trying to find excitement in your relationship, you don't exactly know how to move forward yet, but you're focused on trying to feel better inside before you can figure out what your options are. Same thing goes for career and projects, personal projects. You're trying to find your mojo again. You're trying to get your groove back so that you can figure out what your most realistic and stable options will be. However, with the High Priestess in reverse, it's a little bit unclear at the moment. You're having a hard time distinguishing between fear and intuition. There's a lot of unpacking, trauma that needs to be done. Still, a lot of discovering. And I think there's a bit of apprehension before making our choices. We don't want to make the wrong choices in anything that's important to us at the moment. And so I think trying to figure out the difference between fear and intuition will be a challenge this week. Now, underneath the deck, so for our challenge or what we don't see coming, we have the 8 of Wands upright. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands upright. We have the Chariot upright. We have the 2 of Swords upright. And we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. And the 7 of Swords upright. So we're going to want everything to ramp up very quickly. We have 2 very fast moving cards. What we don't see coming and possibly our challenge is wanting to rush things, possibly out of fear, want to rush things, make some choices, get the ball rolling. But really what's happening here is we have not necessarily left something completely yet, whether it's a person, a job, we're tying up loose ends. So we're unable to plant some new seeds just yet because it feels like we're dealing with loose ends from the week before, from the month before, in personal relationships, in the workplace. Things don't feel totally wrapped up just yet. And so we're still channeling our passions here and wanting to move forward, but certain choices have to be made in order for us to feel like we're not missing out on an opportunity. Okay, we may have to keep certain information and certain choices that we're making a little bit closer to our chest and not really talk so much about our future plans just yet. And I think there's a fear that there's a lot of people that are watching right now, a lot of people that are low-key haters, people who are looking to, I don't want to say sabotage, but keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Take that with you how it resonates, and that's the message I'm getting here. Careful with who you are sharing certain plans with, because not everybody has the best intentions. And so your challenge is, even though you want quick movement, even though you want to share what you're passionate about, tie up these loose ends first, make some choices, and work. You don't have to talk about your hustle. Not yet. Work. Put your nose to the grindstone, work, and manifest that shit. And then you can share. And I think that's going to be your challenge. Your challenge is going to be in not rushing the situation and keeping things to yourself for the moment, because not everyone who is your friend is actually your friend. All right, let's take a look at the Page of Wands, clarifying the Page of Wands. I'm still getting used to this deck. I thought I would want a smaller deck, but these cards are freaking tiny. Still getting used to them, and I think maybe I just shuffled too roughly. All right, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the 7 of Cups upright. This isn't about waiting for someone to offer their cup of love to you. This isn't about waiting for opportunities to come to you. This is about you recognizing that you have something to offer, that you can give yourself over to something that lights you up. A person that's more in alignment with you, a project that really feels good on the inside. You have a lot to give and offer to a situation. You have options here as well. So be careful with where you place your effort and energy, because you're moving out of a situation where it didn't feel reciprocal, whether in work or in personal relationships. So be wise in the choices that you are making, because you do have a lot to offer to a situation. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And if not, just be mindful of what you're choosing and why before you commit blindlessly to something that looks good on the outside but isn't really in alignment with you. Okay, learn the lesson this time. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is clarified by the 5 of Swords upright, the 7 of Wands upright, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You're not necessarily trying to fight with people. I think there's going to be some that want to fight with you. After things are revealed for what they truly are, for who they really are, you're going to be quite honest about your feelings about the situation. And you're not going to settle for things that aren't inauthentic. And I think because you recognize things for what they are, you may call people out, you may speak your truth, and these people are going to try to contradict what you've seen and what you know to be true for you. They're going to try to convince you and defend themselves and get defensive over what their reality is. When really, you don't have to have the same experience as someone else. You can have a shared experience, yes, but you are your own person. You have your own eyes, your own ears, your own senses, your own memories of something that has taken place. And so even though this other person, once you speak your truth, this other person may not agree with you, be honest about how you feel. They don't need to agree with you. And you're not sharing your truth in order to make them see things from your point of view. You're sharing your truth in order to release yourself from something that didn't have long-term energy. Okay, you're not settling for the superficial. It might have looked great on the outside, but to you, you know the truth, and this just doesn't resonate with you. They will try to convince you otherwise, though. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This could even be old ideas. Someone may try to convince you to do things a specific way, and you're like, but that's not how I want it. That's not how I want to do it. And you don't have to agree with people. Let them disagree with you and get clear with what you want for yourself. Don't compromise. Okay, 8 of Pentacles is clarified by the 6 of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, oops, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. This is nostalgic energy, okay? You're also concerned about whether or not you've made the right choices, and if you left something too soon. You really want to take this wand, this Ace of Wand, and start fresh and start new and really get going. But there's still some delays that are here. I think you're second guessing yourself, and maybe something that someone says to you plants a seed of doubt in your mind about the choices that you made. There's some self-doubt going on here that's preventing you from being passionate about this new beginning. But there is a new beginning that's there. This is like that in-between phase. Perfect for Mercury station direct. This is the in-between phase where you're just like double checking. This is a week of double checking. Did I make the right choice? Do I actually feel this way? Am I ready to move forward? Am I ready to let this go? Where am I heading now? This is the part where you just want to make sure your bags are packed correctly before you walk out that door and leave all the shit behind. That's what this week is. High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in reverse is clarified by the Tower upright, the Queen of Swords upright, and the King of Cups upright. Could be an unexpected event between an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If this is just energy, this is seeing something for what it truly is, cutting through the bullshit, highly emotional energy. Yes, you will be impacted emotionally, but yes, also, you can no longer pretend that this thing is what you have been pretending it is. And it's going to be different for everybody. And the longer you try to cling on to this, the harder this tower is going to fall. Okay, the universe has given you plenty of opportunities to see something for what it is. Now it's time to harness this Queen of Swords energy. Be decisive in your action. Separate yourself from that which no longer serves you. Channel your emotions. And give that self-love back to you. Give that love back to you because you need it in this moment. Okay, difference between intuition and fear. Let's get some extra clarity. Tower, please. Tower. Okay, Okay, the Tower card is clarified by Strength upright, the Emperor upright, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Stop accepting less than what you are worth. Channel this inner strength. Okay, be decisive. The Emperor knows exactly what they want and how they're going to get there. It's time. It's time, because you've been settling for something that, no, you're worth more than the garbage that you were being offered. You're worth more than that, whether in relationship or in work. Okay, and it's time to stop accepting less than your worth. Okay, treat yourself accordingly. How do you expect the universe to bless you if you don't want to let it happen? If you're accepting crumbs, no more, none of that. No more accepting crumbs. I'm guilty of that too, just so you know. I may be talking this way, but I think all of us are guilty of this on some level. All right, final advice. Final advice. Show us what we need to see for this week. We have Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here, baby. And then we also have Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. It's not about having to prove something. It's about honoring what's already there. Honoring your truth, honoring what's already there, and everything will be in alignment for you. Let's do a quick reading from Warrior of the Light. The Warrior of the Light knows how to lose. He does not treat defeat as if it were a matter of indifference to him, saying things like, oh, it doesn't matter, or, oh, to be honest, I didn't really want it that much. He accepts defeat as defeat does not try to make victory out of it. Painful wounds, the indifference of friends, the loneliness of losing, all leave a bitter taste. But at these times, he says to himself, I fought for something and did not succeed. I lost the first battle. These words give him renewed strength. He knows that no one wins all the time, and he knows how to distinguish his successes from his failures. All right, so it is time to see things for what they truly are. This is that transition phase between what you knew and where you're heading. So I hope this message resonates with you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.